Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be unboxing this, the Hornby West Country class. So I've just been to pick this up at Hatton's Model Railway shop, and it's a lovely model. We're going to get in. It has been out just to check it was fine and all that, but it's not actually been out as such here. So we're going to get into the box itself. I've already taken the detail pack out just to make sure that it was safe. We'll have a look at that in a bit. So we're going to have a look at what we get inside, which I think we get this little so on the back of the little strip thing, you get a little bit of history on the class and stuff. If you want to pause the video and read that, you can if you would like. I believe so. There's quite a lot of stuff in there about the model and stuff as well, so you can have a look at that if you want. You also get, which I was hoping I'd get this because I like to keep them safe and stuff. You get all the gumph, which is just all the stuff that you need to know about the model and stuff. It's for the West Country and Battle of Britain and the Battle of Britain class. There we go. And last, I think we get something about detail pack stuff. That's pretty much all there is. The detail pack on there. So, mini fly. Let's get to the model then. Absolutely beautiful. It's in the southern malachite green, which is like a lighter green with the yellow striping. Might not come up fully light green in here because of the lighting as such, but it's the same kind of livery that's on the Lord Nelson class. We'll do the tender first. Oh, here we go. Look at that for a tender. It's absolutely lovely. So you can see, we'll get this up close with the in a bit, so we can have a look at the detail and stuff. Absolutely, it's very heavy for tender as well. It's absolutely lovely. You can see the wheels and stuff on there. Right, I believe this has tender pickups. I believe, yes, it does. You can see all of the pickups there, and you can see how the thing would connect there. Right, let's get to the loco itself then. It's just big beast of a thing. Here it is then. Absolutely stunner. It is Blackmoor Vale, which is a surviving locomotive. Look at that interior. Look at that. The cab is so well detailed. We'll have a look at that later on as well. That's what connects the tender pickups. That there, so that would then attach on there like so. Hit the full loco. It's absolutely lovely. This loco has running number 21C123. No idea what the C means, but it's absolutely beautiful, this thing. So we'll see it up close in a second, and I just want to keep looking at it all day. It's just absolutely stunning, this thing. Right, let's get up close and have a look at the detail. So here is the West Country class. Absolutely stunning little thing. I tried to fit the couple in, but it just would not want to go on. So we're going to leave it off for now. We're going to start at the front now. These buffers are sprung, which is absolutely lovely. I don't know why this camera's not focusing. So we start at the front. You can see the detail of the southern circle on the smoke box door, and then you've got the number printed very lovely, 21C123 there, which is absolutely beautiful. And then the buffers are sprung very nicely, which is lovely. Go along down the smooth casing. The yellow lines of the livery are printed absolutely lovely. Also, see the nameplate as well as the little crest. You can see there it says Blackmoor Vale, and underneath that would usually say West Country class. I don't know what it comes up on camera, but I do believe it does actually say that. Let's have a look. Yeah, it does say that. I don't think you can get it on camera, like, because this flipping thing won't flipping focus. We work further down, you've got some gold piping, which is lovely, printed pretty nicely. I don't know whether it's simply fitted, but there you go, you've got the 2 on seat, 1, 2, 3. I think, do these move? Do they move? They look like they do, but I don't know. So you got gold lining around there. Inside of the cab, it's very well detailed. I'll try and get a shot for you in a second, guys. As well as the tender, which is printed very nicely as well. This camera is doing my head in. Focus, you complete nutcracker. There we go. Southern. There's also sprung buffers on the tender as well. Quite a fat coupling on the back, but it's also like that on the front, so you can't help that, can you? Then you got some ladders on the back. That's where the water goes in at the top with the coal. Right, let's get a shot of the inside of the cab. With the tender out of the way, goodbye tender. And then you've got inside there, I think we can see that there. Let's have a look, zoom in a little bit. Very well printed. We saw it before, especially when we unboxed it. Look at how beautiful that is inside. Very well detailed. If it didn't focus on the station, that is, and focused on the loco itself. There you go, look at that. Right, so here is the lovely West Country class, having a bit of a run in. I'm going to leave this to do a couple of laps. We'll hook it up with the train, run some more locos also. Now, you may ask why it looks like a bomb site. And that is because of the simple factor that this layout will be getting extended. It's going to be a little project we're doing. All of the sheds are now not coupled up to anything. You can see I've taken out the track because the track will extend here. Where the chair is, that'll go, and there'll be a special siding section just to about here, and it'll just fill this gap. So we'll just have sidings in the engine shed and stuff just away, so then we can park locos and coaches and stuff. It'll look a bit more tidy then, instead of it just all being in the middle. Also, that station will be on here as well. So it's a little project that's currently ongoing. The main things were, like, we ended up, cut a long story short, we ended up with funds to do this. Due to the fact, well, I'll tell you, it was a residential that was going on was cancelled, so we decided that a bit of that money could go towards the railway. So the list is that we was going to get a loco, which we got this because it's an absolute beautiful thing. Going to get the table and stuff for all of there, and a level crossing so we can have it across 4 lines, because currently that level crossing is useless being there, so we're going to get another one. And then just a couple of bits and bobs. So there's maintenance for the 28XX. It needed new traction tyres. And a new adapter, which is plugged in down there. You can see that one. That one's a dead one. That's a brand new one. Brand spanking new, that thing is. That came today with the traction tyres. So in one day, I've been able to fix the 28XX's tyres, fix the inside line, and get a new loco. So the next things we need to do is get a table. We need to go to IKEA. Vlog coming up, hopefully, with Jack. That'll be really fun to just film. And another level crossing. And bits and bobs. There's also a signal box that I need to build. I will be doing a speed build of that, but it'll be sped up, so it'll be a hyperlapse for you, because I don't want you to sit there for about an hour watching me. So it'll be about a quarter of the time, something stupid. So I will do that soon, a couple of weeks maybe, when I can feel up to it. Otherwise, let's get on with finishing this video of the lovely West Country class. Here it is. They're just running it in at the moment. It is like semi-second hand, so, but the previous owner has absolutely looked after this one like an absolute gem they have. I am not putting front coupling on because they've taken 4 attempts to stick one on and it just won't go on correctly. So I can't really be bothered. And it looks fine without it, and it's not like going to be double heading and being the second engine in a double header. If it will double head, because it's a streamlined locomotive, it's more likely to go at the front anyway. But if I do double head it, which I maybe will do with some certain locos, I will be putting it at the front for certain. It's absolutely stunning, this thing. I'll make sure it's ran in, and I will be back with you. Well, for you it'll be a second, but who knows how long for me, because it needs to run in to get used to the layout and stuff, so I'll be back in a sec. So the lovely little West Country class has had a decent run in. We're now going to run this in a little session. We have another loco on the light. You might be able to see it in the background. Let's just get this couple looks at its coaches. Right, I'm running it for its first ever train. I'm pulling the Pullman coaches. Right, there we go. Oh no. This is not the Lord Nelson's fault. It's not died because it's died. It's died because of a stupid running factor of the track. I don't know why. It doesn't like regular. Good speed. We should get to see him run down. Unfortunately, not the Lord Nelson, because that has now been postponed from the fact that it can't go 30 seconds without stopping because the track, well, it's all connected correctly, so I don't know why it doesn't just like stop being annoying. So, I think we may leave it here in a second. They look lovely together there, don't they? So, what do I rate the new West Country class? Yep, we're starting to do ratings now. Be 4 categories. We've got detail, performance, value, and quality. This will be... We're doing the similar thing for model car stuff and other things like that. But they're out of 40. We're just going to do out of 10 for this. So it'll be whatever the score like is added together, and then divide it by 4 so we can get out of 10. So in this case, I give for detail, it's absolutely brilliant detailing. It's not at like the best you can get because it's slightly older model, but it is very, very good. I'll probably give the detail a 7. It's close to an 8. I'd probably definitely give it a 7 though. So detail is a 7 out of 10. Next is performance. Now, it's flawless. It's quiet. It runs perfectly smooth. Its slow speed's pretty good. Its strength, it's a big heavy loco. It's a 462. It's not gonna be really bad handling, really bad like strength wise. It is very good. You also get the 5-pole motor inside as well, so that means it's got good. It's just got good strength and it looks brilliant. So performance is strong. I'm probably going to give it a 9 out of 10 for its performance. Then we come to value. Now, I picked this up second hand, but in pretty much brand spanking new condition for 96 quid. Now, I think that's a very, very good price. Considering the way it looks, it's pretty much flawless. It's perfect in every single way in terms of the way it looks. It runs perfectly smooth. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Not a single bit has dropped off or anything, which means it's good quality, which we'll come to next. It's got good detail. It's absolutely fantastic. I think for 96 quid, it deserves a very good score. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It could have been better. But it is a higher model. It's not a railroad, so got good value for, especially it being a non-railroad model. So I've given it an 8 out of 10. The quality, it's very, indeed, very, very good. Like most of the models are really good quality, especially ones I've got. The West Country is incredibly good quality, really. It's very, very well built. And it's just got the 5-pole motor for the fact and the proper bearings inside. I mean, it's just going to last longer as well. And it's just beautiful in every single way. So the factor that the quality-wise of how it's built, it's been put together very well by Hornby. So therefore, I think quality deserves a 9. It's not it's not the greatest because it's an older model, so I can't give it 10. But it's so close to that 10 for quality-wise. It's brilliant. So what is that overall? So overall then, when divided by 4, you end up with a rating of 8.25 out of 10, which in a leaderboard, which I will construct myself at a later date, it doesn't really need to it's not at the top or bottom because there isn't any other loco in it, but I will be rating the rest of them, even though they're already unboxed and stuff, but I will be doing that at a later date. But that's a really good score. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video today. This is just a beautiful thing. I love it. I was going to choose between another loco, and I asked him to bring this one out first, and it was the one I had to come home with because I love this class especially, and this lovely malachite green is just, it's incredible. And this is a surviving loco. It's a loco that you can go and see, and it works, and it's a running loco and everything. It's at the Bluebell Railway, so if you ever think, oh, I'd like to ride behind that or see it, you can go to the Bluebell Railway and see it if you would like to. It's one of the only few that I have that's a surviving loco, really. The 28XX I have doesn't exist. Neither does the LNER J50, which you can just see on the camera. Because they scrapped them all. The Lord Nelson class I have is still out in Frobisher, so it doesn't exist because the only one surviving is Lord Nelson. Cochrane North doesn't because the P2's all scrapped. The 61XX, I checked the numbers and that number doesn't exist anymore. That one was sadly scrapped. Flying Scotsman and Duke of Gloucester are the only other 2 surviving locos that I have, as well as this. But anyway, it's quite fun to have such a lovely loco now. To join the other malachite green locomotive, which is the Lord Nelson. So these 2 are beautiful together. Anyway, guys, I do hope you enjoyed watching this today. And if you want me to buy any locos that you think would be nice for the layout, you can drop them in the comments below if you'd like to. I can't get them as often as possible. I'm not that rich, for one. And secondly, I am only 16, so the fact is I can't really to go out and buy them all the time. But eventually, guys, that will be happening. This collection has gone mad because before December the 25th, I had 2 tender locos, and how many now I've got, and the amount of locos I've got currently is just mad, really. But we've got a railway extension, got more stuff to come in the future, so make sure you subscribe for more videos if you would like. And on that note, guys, I'd like to say bye for now. Take care, guys. See you in another video.